field as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a good one in store here between the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And we're off and running from Everbank. Kickoff taken at the 3. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie, but he could be playing the part of the league MVP. He could be leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out. There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's ETN on first down. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Lawrence working from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Lawrence facing third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps and feet, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Set, front, 50 red. 60 red.
Out of the gun, Young finds him over the middle. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the set.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's going to keep it this time. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
And the Panther 1st down.
Now the shotgun to give to Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling the running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's made by Chuba Hubbard. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Come on, set. Move, 32.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Piniero's kick is good, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Lawrence to throw it. Here comes the screen for ETN. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
That's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage in that play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Tomato.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Hits his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. This makes it up to the 25. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Panthers have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. 10 flat.
Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Ready to throw here on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Carolina in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half to make things even more comfortable. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's second and 7. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here. Going play action. Young. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Defense shows blitz. Young. Looking middle, firing deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half.
And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. They get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, Ron.
Now it's Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. The Gents with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day, the debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. And it's the 10-time Pro Bowler, Travis Kelce. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the newest Cowboy, George Pickens. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Cowboys come out on top, and Brian Schottenheimer has his first W as the head coach of Big D. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Cam Akers. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints with the lead at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. The Gents with a return here. And this just going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he's out of bounds up at his own 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Here we go.
Play action now. Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with a pick. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Leggett with a return here. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Carolina offense headed out now. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. First and 10, it's Hubbard. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He finds space for a few yards that time. There's Nick Scorton there on the play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball to make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, run! Run! That's what it's 100.
Lawrence working from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Hey, coach!
3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Go! 60 red. 60 red.
Counter play, Hubbard. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Dump off, caught by his back. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
17. Let's go.
The Panthers first down.
40.
First down, Young. Short pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get...
And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Pass of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Hey,
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one missed the mark. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd and 11.
Lawrence throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a 7-2 shy midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Silver. Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24. Take right open.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here.
Right.
Young on 1st and 10. That's Cox, hits the Arizona rookie. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
At the 14-yard line.
Young throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Here's Young again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Here yet again. Young escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st down.
Right. 97. Here we go. Set.
Feeling the receiver in motion left. To the air on 1st down. Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Set, cut.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. For a partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss and a 2 and a 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.